Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's Monday, March 18th. Currently it's 35 degrees, much colder than it has been. I knew it'd get colder again. It'll probably get even colder than this, at least overnight temperatures. High today is only going to be 44. No chance of precipitation. Winds are at 6 miles per hour, so it probably feels a little bit cooler than 35 right now. Of course, if the wind, if it gets stronger, it makes the feel like temperature go down. Okay, today there'll be Let's Walk and Talk with Kitty. She was, I'll tell you what, since I started taking her out, every time I go to the door, if I'm taking the garbage out, if we're going somewhere, anything, if I'm getting something to do with my gardening or looking outside, doing this or that, she is right there. She wants out. I can't do it every time. If I'm just going to get something, I'm busy or whatever, and I feel bad about it that she wants out so bad. But I need to walk every day, but some days I just don't have time. We're doing something, going somewhere. Today we had to go to Kroger because we didn't get things for our dinner last night. It was yesterday we went to Kroger and had to get some stuff for our dinner. So I'll have a Kroger haul soon. But that's the only place we've been. Let's see, since the last, when was the haul before that? I know we had one before that. I don't know. I know we had Aldi. We've been to Aldi. We went to Grocery Outlet. One place we haven't been to in a while is Dollar Tree. So I don't know. I like to get stuff for Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews there because it's a smaller bag and it's only $1.25 instead of whatever a big bag is. But I've got quite a bit of stuff for his show, so I really don't have to go, and I don't want to go and just get a bunch of junk that, you think, oh, that's neat, you get it, and then you set it somewhere or out in the garage if it's something for outside or whatever it is. It seems like we never get any use out of some of this stuff we get there. I think I need a better thermometer for outside. Or something, or they're indoor, outdoor, I guess, but I need one of those sometime. They probably have their spring stuff in. That might be one reason to look. Their seeds, for years I used just their seeds. I used their seeds and they did fine. I didn't really ever have any problems with them growing right. So anyway, I just rambling on different things. Tonight for dinner, we're going to have, and we got these the other day at Grocery Outlet, and they were only 50 cents. That's the place to get your tortillas. And most of them are only 50 cents down there. And these have till April 14th. I mean, they'll still be good after that. Tortillas take a while before they're really kind of stiff or, not worth using. But the different thing about this is they're flour and corn tortillas. So I want to see how they taste in comparison to just a flour tortilla or just a corn tortilla. So we're going to have soft tacos and Spanish rice for dinner. That's what the plan is right now. Okay, jokes of the day. The doctor took Dan into the room and said, "Dan, I have some good news and some bad news." Dan said, "Give me the good news." The doctor said, "They're going to name a disease after you." So he's got some kind of disease that they don't even have a name for yet. So that would be his bad news, I guess. So that's kind of, I don't know. It's not really funny if it was true, But anyway. This one's a little long, but I think it might be interesting or funny. A first grade teacher collected old, well-known proverbs. She gave each child in her class the first half of a proverb and asked them to write the rest. That's pretty cool. I think I would have liked that. And here they are. As you shall make your bed, so shall you mess it up. Better safe than punch a fifth grader. Strike while the bug is close. It's always darkest before daylight savings time. Boy, isn't it? Never underestimate the power of termites. Ours is mostly brick, our house, so I haven't had that checked in years, but I can't even remember last time I had it checked. But I hope we don't have any. I've not seen any evidence of them, or anything. That doesn't mean they're not there somewhere, though. Okay, I'm getting off subject. You can lead a horse to water, but how? Don't bite the hand that looks dirty. No news is impossible. A miss is as good as a mister. You can't teach an old dog new math. You can't teach them regular math either. If you lie down with dogs, you'll stink in the morning. Love all, trust me. The pen is mightier than the pigs. An idle mind is the best way to relax. Where there's smoke, there's pollution. Happy the bride who gets all the presents. A penny saved is not much. Two's company, three's the musketeers. None are so blind as Helen Keller. That's kind of not funny, that one. But I guess that's all I could come up with on that. Thought of the day is by John Lennon. Count your age by friends, not years. Count your life by smiles, not tears. And I saw a St. Patrick's kind of, today, yesterday was St. Patrick's. Today is Monday, March 18th. So I don't know. Is it still appropriate to do it on Monday? Because I didn't have it on here. I don't know. You know what? I found out why some days I don't have it's a joke a day. Why is that on Ibotta? A joke a day. It's been going in my spam sometimes. I don't know why. But, so that one was supposed to be for St. Patrick's Day. There was another one here. Let's try this one then, because St. Patrick's Day's over. Okay. This is Unleash Your Inner Quizmaster with these fun trivia questions. It's just general, so that's good. That'll be a mixture of stuff. How long did it take the Mayflower Pilgrims to reach America? 66 days, 20 days, 90 days, 120 days. The Pilgrims to reach America, from England, I imagine, 66 days, 20, 90, 120. I've seen, documentaries on this, their trip and everything. It wasn't fun at all, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think it's 66 days. Yeah. Would you have liked to travel on a small ship with more than 100 other people, all of their belongings, and possibly some farm animals for 66 days? That's what the Pilgrims did in the year 1620 on a ship called Mayflower. Yeah. Man, it was pretty rough. In other words, they had more on it. But what is a baby bear called? Baby bear, foal, calf, lamb, cub. Foal, calf, lamb, cub. It's got a cute little. That cute. Let's see if I can get some of the glare off there. I'd like to take a picture of that. It's cute. Yeah. I think it's cubs. Yep. When a baby bear is born, it's called a cub. Cubs are born to sows, their adult mothers, and boars, their adult father. I didn't know that. A group of baby bear cubs is called a litter, but a group of adult bears is called a sleuth or sloth. That's really kind of strange, but I learned something there. What does the bee... This is too easy, y'all. I'm not going to do this, because everybody has to know this. Everybody, and it's just goofy. What does the B stand for in a BLT sandwich? And they show a BLT? I mean, come on. I mean, not all of them does the picture really show you anything that make you realize the answer, but that's pretty obvious there. That's a nice looking BLT. And everybody knows it's bacon, but they had down beef, Boston lettuce and tomato, bologna lettuce and tomato. No, see, I'm not counting that one, y'all. That's goofy. Too goofy. And too easy. Okay, what type of dance involves bending under a low horizontal pole? And I think that's what they're doing on this one. Isn't that the pole maybe right there? He's getting ready to... Okay, what type of dance under jive? Jive, let's go jive dance. Limbo, samba, salsa. Oh, let's go under this low horizontal pole. Let's do the salsa. I think everybody probably knows this one too, but at least it had some answers that could possibly think, well, maybe it's limbo. Yeah, limbo is a popular game based on traditions that originated on the island of Trinidad. The aim is to pass forward under a low bar without falling or dislodging the bar. And I never was that fantastic at it. I remember when we were kids, all the kids would get together and they'd be lined up, and just I wasn't that good at it. I was always afraid I was going to just fall and, like, I don't know, land on my head somehow or something, I guess. So I was just like, I'd just fall. I tried. I mean, it just didn't work out too good for me. I've seen people that can do it really good, though. The North Pole is located in which ocean? Arctic, Indian, Atlantic, Pacific. Arctic, Indian, Atlantic, Pacific. North Pole. When I think of North Pole, I think of the Arctic Circle or whatever. But I don't know if it's actually called the Arctic Ocean. But that's what I'm going to go for. Yeah, it is. The North Pole, also known as the geographic North Pole or terrestrial North Pole, is the point in the northern hemisphere where the Earth's axis of rotation meets its surface. Okay. The speed of what is the fastest thing in the world? Light, air, sound, silence. I think this is, I think a lot of people will know this. We've heard this. So at some point in your life, you probably heard something like about this. I think it's the speed of light. Yeah. Light is fast. In fact, it is the fastest thing that exists. And the law of the universe is that nothing can move faster than light. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second. Man, that's hard to even imagine. How can, I mean, and can go from the Earth to the moon in just over a second. So they say there's like forts and stuff on the moon and all this stuff. So I guess you could just take your flashlight out there and point it towards the moon, like, hey there, how's it going, everybody, up on the moon, right? And it, in 1 second. Okay. Where are polar bears generally found? I think a lot of y'all will know this. Equator, Australia, Antarctica, Arctic Circle. Polar bears. Well, they're not in Australia. They've got their own types of animals that you don't see really anywhere else. It's Antarctica. No, it's okay. It's the Arctic Circle, which I mentioned earlier, but I thought Antarctica was. So they're just Antarctica is a big area. The Arctic Circle is like part of it. So they're just in that one part. I thought they might be all over it, so that's why I said Antarctica. So I missed one. I learned something. The polar bear is a hyper-carnivorous bear whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle, encompassing the Arctic Ocean, its surrounding seas, and surrounding land masses. It is the largest extant bear species, as well as the largest extant land carnivore. An adult weighs around 350 or 770 to 1,540 pounds, and a female is about half that size. Wow. What was the first thing printed on Gutenberg's printing press? Census forms, political leaflets, Bible, newspapers. The Gutenberg Daily. Or what else would you call it? The Gutenberg Post. Census forms. I don't think that'd be the first thing you'd want to print. I think it's the Bible, actually, because I think it's called the Gutenberg Bible. Yeah. In 1452, Gutenberg produced the one book to come out of his shop, a Bible. It is estimated he printed 180 copies of the 1,300-page Gutenberg Bible, as many as 60 of them on vellum. Each page of the Bible contains 42 lines of text in Gothic type with double columns and featuring some letters in color. Wow, okay. I got 6 right and 1 wrong. Got 3 more to go. What is the most prominent biome in Alaska and Canada? Tundra, savanna, rainforest, prairie. Rainforest? Really? Alaska and Canada? I think it's called the tundra. Yeah. The tundra is the coldest of the biomes. It also receives low amounts of precipitation, making the tundra similar to a desert. Tundra is found in the regions just below the ice caps of the Arctic. Okay. Thing in the Addams family, which was which body part? I can't get it right. Ear, foot, head, hand. Of course, I went to the set in California when we lived there of the Munsters and the Addams family. They're both, you can see one front, it's just a front of the house is all they show. I mean, it looks just like a real house, but there's just like 2x4s propped up against it to keep it from falling over in the back. And you could see the Addams Family house from the Munsters. That's how close they were for when they filmed. And I was supposed to get to see Herman was going to be there to sign autographs, and he was late, and my dad made us leave. It was going to be 45 more minutes, and he said, nope, we're not waiting. I was going to get his autograph with a picture with him. And they did McHale's Navy on the same set, but further away. And went over there and got pictures of me with boulders, holding boulders over my head. They're just like sponges. They were so light. And all the boats and stuff were radio-controlled boats, small ones. And then I got to take, Colonel Bingham or whatever his name was, his aide. I can't remember the guy's name, but I did get a picture with him, and I'm wearing his officer's hat, and he's got his arm around me. I can't find it. It's somewhere. I can't find it though. So, and he signed it, autograph. But anyway, that's just, I got off subject again. But anyway, Addams Family, it's the hand. Hand. Yeah, it's the hand. There's no use in saying much more about it. Okay, 8-1. We got one more. I'm 8-1. An ozone molecule is made up of 3 atoms of what element? Ozone molecule. Nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, helium. An ozone molecule is made up of 3 atoms of what? It wouldn't be, I don't think it would be oxygen. I'm going to go with, I don't really know this. So I'm going to go with hydrogen. No, it is oxygen, but I thought ozone, isn't the ozone layer that had trouble, that was real thin and stuff. So maybe that's why it was bad, is because it's oxygen and it's thin. I don't know exactly how that works. I'd like to know more about it. But anyway, here's maybe a little bit more. Ozone is a molecule made up of 3 oxygen atoms, often referred to as O3. Ozone is formed when heat and sunlight cause chemical reactions between oxides of nitrogen and volatile organic compounds, which are known as hydrocarbons. The reaction can occur both near the ground and high in the atmosphere. Okay, I'm still a little fuzzy on that. I might want to look at some more information about that sometime. So anyway, I ended up with 8 and 2 today. Some of them were kind of tricky. I did learn several things, so that's always good. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning and day. And definitely check out Let's Take a Walk with Kitty. She was a little rambunctious, and she was sticking her paw out, trying to feel around and see if she could possibly escape or something. So it's pretty funny. So check that out later on today, everybody. Have a great day, and God bless.